What's up, boys and girls? Darth Daniello here, and welcome in my first ever movie review video. Finally I did it, I finally did it. I'm so sorry that it took so long, but we're here! And today I will talk about, wait for it, SPECTRE, the newest installment in James Bond franchise. I have this Blu-ray for about 3 weeks and I've already watched it twice. I really like it. I will try to make this review without spoiling you the story, in case some of you didn't watch it yet. Anyway, Daniel Craig is back as Ian Fleming's James Bond 007 in best Bond film he was in so far. Of course, this is my opinion. Probably some of you are right now thinking, what about Casino Royale? Well, I admit Casino Royale was better as overall action/spy film, but SPECTRE works much better as a Bond film. But let me start from the beginning. Finally, in SPECTRE, gun barrel sequence is back when it should be, where it should be, in the very beginning, just after MGM and Columbia logos, and I'm really happy about it. And after the gun barrel sequence, we have the awesome opening sequence in Mexico City. Some say it is best opening sequence in whole Bond history. I would say it is one of the best. Still, my favorite opening sequence from Bond film is opening from Tomorrow Never Dies, but nevertheless I really enjoyed the opening in SPECTRE, especially scene when Bond is walking on the rooftops, this one amazing long take. I was really impressed by it, especially when I was watching this film for the first time in cinema. And after this great opening sequence in Mexico, damn, I really use word sequence quite often. Anyway, after the opening, we have almost perfect main title sequence. I did it again. I think it's one of the best main title sequence in Bond history, and I've said it is almost perfect because I wish that they put at least one time in song lyrics word SPECTRE, but I'm not gonna complain about it right now. Anyway, story in SPECTRE is closely connected to stories from the previous 3 films. We discover some more things from Bond past. Story maybe isn't too complicated, but it is definitely really enjoyable. I wasn't bored at any time when I was watching it. I really like in this film the relation between Bond and Q. All the scenes where they were interact with each other were really cool and actually pretty funny. The other thing I liked in this film was that Q, M and Miss Moneypenny were much more involved with the action. That was really cool change from what we have in the past. And I actually really also enjoyed the ending of the film, but at the same time it left me a little bit confused, especially when I was watching this for the first time, because in one hand it was perfect ending for the story they told in the film, but in the other hand I was like left with those thoughts of what gonna happen next, how they going to continue the story. If you watch the film, probably you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the only thing that I was disappointed in this film, it will be the character played by Monica Bellucci, because when I was watching the trailers for the film, I thought her character will be more important for the story, and in the reality she was in the film like for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, just 2 scenes, one at the funeral and one in house in Rome. I would compare her character to Alex Dimitriou's wife from Casino Royale. You know, the woman who is in the film to just have sex with Bond and give him some information he needs to move forward. It almost seems to me like they just wanted to have famous name in the credits. I don't know. Honestly, this role could be played by any beautiful woman. But yeah, this is what I was disappointed at. Anyway, overall, Spectre works much better as a Bond film. It's full of Bond-like moments and jokes. So if you like the older Bond films before Casino Royale, then you will probably really enjoy this film. But if you expected Spectre to be something like Casino Royale, then you might be a little bit disappointed. Well, to tell the truth, I never even felt the need to Bond films be more serious. For me, Bond films were always good entertainment about indestructible spy who just saves the world from Spectre organization or any other madman who wants to destroy it. And Spectre really brings back these memories for me. But at least this is what I think. As overall action slash spy film, I would rate Spectre C+, let's just say C+. But as a Bond film, I will give it solid A, because this really works great as a Bond film. It's definitely is in my top 10 favorite Bond films right now. Maybe not the favorite, but in the top 10 definitely. So yeah, if you like the older Bond films like I did, then you definitely should check this out if you already haven't. So yeah, I think that will be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, may the Force and the good films be always with you. Darth Daniello, out.